Hello, is anybody there? Can anybody hear stroke see me? My chat has gone. I have serious problems with ACC as well, it seems. Oh, hang on. It's showing me live again now. Am I going to have to try and start this stream again? We've got 15 minutes till the race starts for anyone that is watching and can see/hear me. Let me just... I was getting like major ping. Oh, someone's... Oh, cool. Thank you, Rink. Good man. Yeah, I was getting major ping in ACC. And then my actual stream connection is having problems as well. Oh, I need to get on the Discord, don't I? Obviously, that's just going to cause further problems with my connection, I should imagine. Anyway, right, for anyone that can see/hear anything, good evening. Welcome to another stream from the Tickle Pickle Sim Racing, and probably one that shouldn't really even be happening tonight, because I have had the worst time management and preparation, and we're not getting as many people turn up to these things as I'd like. But the main reason is the time management means straight after this 2.4 hour KYALAMI race is the only chance I've got to do the qualifying race for the DGSR League. Time. 1 second. Good evening, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just thrown a bit of a wobbly with the track temperature, that's all.
It's so hard to get with Sim Racing GP. It doesn't seem to be consistent. I think the ambient temperature was supposed to be at 22, which would mean the track may be about 30, which may well be what it is when we get to the race. But I don't know. It just seems a bit of a lottery every time I set it up at the moment.
Yeah, but it's a 26 at the moment with a track of 34, so it's
it's melting tyres. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to set it up in a minute, because obviously I managed to get some practice in last night for half an hour or so, and obviously did all that with track
based on
22. So
based on what you thought were the right numbers. Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, the only consolation is I think it's the same for all of us. We're all expecting slightly better temperatures, so this could end up just being more pit stops for tyres, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll see. It depends. I'm hoping to get away with one stop anyway, if I don't crash.
Oh, really? Will you be able to get enough fuel in for that?
I've got a Bentley, mate. I've got a fuel tank
True.
and a half in the back. I've got 120 litres in it. We'll do 75 minutes.
See, I've worked out I need about 250 litres. Have I miscalculated?
225 is what I should need.
I need 430 the way I drove.
Have you brought the Hummer?
Fuel calculator says 1 minute. That's 1 minute 47 laps, which is probably where I'm hoping to sit at average. Maybe a little bit quicker, but fuel consumption would give me 225 litres with this 120 litre tank. So obviously, if I put that in and get over 70 minutes into it,
yeah, you'll be right. Then
refill it. That'll give me plenty.
Oh well, I'm at the moment looking at a two-stopper at best by the looks of things, but maybe I'm gonna have to do some more calculations. Right, I've clearly done this wrong. Or you have.
I don't know what it's called. It's an online calculator thing. You have to tell it how long the event is, how fast, how many litres you use a lap, what your lap times are, and it'll then translate it back from that and tell you 3 measurements. One is a bit tight, one's safe, and one's sort of, ultra safe. And
yeah, I'm doing it
225. So, but I've got some pit strategies set up which will give me like splash and dash type pit numbers as well.
Okay. Oh, I might have to wing it a bit on the fly, but right, excuse me 1 minute then. I'm going to do a little bit more maths just before we jump into the race. Right, so thank you, Rick, for pointing
Obviously,
that
this
out,
doesn't
because that might
account
be
for the
wrong.
fact bouncing off a wall and having to do repairs. That would
Yeah,
throw the
very
game
true.
wobbly on it.
Very true. Yeah. Right, so we've got 100. Am I right in thinking we're doing 144 minutes? Okay, let's say I'm going to do 145s, so that's 105 seconds. It's telling me 3.01 litres per lap, so I'm going to go 3.1. Oh, I've done it wrong. Right, 144 minutes. 105. 3 point, say 3.1. Yeah, 255. So, and I can't get.
Marcus, are you on the server? It doesn't show you.
Oh, I might have to quickly jump out and rejoin again because I just had a bit of an internet wobbly. Right, thanks, Brink. I'll quickly do that. Oh, please let me back in. I haven't even got to the point of explaining what we're doing. We're doing 2.4 hours of KYALAMI with a 10 times speed multiplier. So effectively 24 hours crammed into 2.4 hours. There we go, we're back in. Goody good. I love this track. We've got myself, Rink the Ninja, Darren the Shunter, Keith the Hoff, Ricky Mack. There were quite a few others that I'm hoping will turn up, but it might be sort of last minute because obviously long race, so don't want to be spending more time in the cockpit than you need to. Paul Mersk, I think, was going to do his first race with us, which would be absolutely fantastic. So hopefully he will arrive. And then anyway, yeah, as I was saying, straight after this, I've got to jump into the DGSR qualifying race at 9:30 to qualify basically so that I can enter their league. Otherwise, no DGSR league for me in season 4. And I thought it was available at any time during the day, so I planned on sneaking it in earlier today. As it happened, I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway because of work. But no, it has to be during this 9:30 race tonight. So that's what's coming up straight after this. Whether I'll continue streaming or not, I don't know. I mean, whether my stream will hold up that long, I don't know. Although it seems, I mean, I'm still pinging about a little bit. Right, anyway, let me just get back into where I was. So I've set this up. And yeah, I can't get 127 litres in this tank. So either way I look at it, I'm splitting it into 2 stops. So I'm going 85 at each stop. Start with 85 at stop 1, 85 at stop 2. I'm also, it might not be necessary, but I'm going for brake pads 2. So my understanding is brake pads 1 are the best, most effective, up to about a 90-minute race. Then over that you start getting serious fade. So I would rather sacrifice a little bit of out-and-out performance for consistency during the entire 2.4 hours. The other thing I've done, I'm hoping I've worked out that when I come into my pits, I've adjusted my tyres based on what I think the temperature drops will be at that time of day. So the first one being, let's assume it's exactly, what's it going to be? It's a 2 stops, be a third into the race. So let's say 7.5, 8 hours into it, which would be like in virtual time. Oh, I can't even work that out. But anyway, it'll be somewhere in the evening. So I'm thinking I'm going to need more pressure in the tyres. In fact, probably more than I've even got. So, and then the next one, oh no, that was stop 2 I just did. Stop 1 is the one where I need a little bit more. And stop 2, I think, come back down again. This is all guesswork, but if I've got a reasonably good platform set there, I can make those minor adjustments on the fly. So let me just save that anyway, because I'm pretty sure that's where I want to be. We've got 7 minutes to go until the race starts. The grid was determined by our open qualifying server, which I can't bring up on screen, so I'll definitely break something. The only other person that was possibly going to race was Jamie Swan, who beat me by 1/10 of a second on our qualifying server. So I'm actually starting on pole with Jamie not here. I can't remember the exact order, but we'll see as soon as we get on the grid. And that's it. So it's basically just lap after lap after lap, KYALAMI, try and survive, try and make your tyres work. It's an amazing circuit where you do get punished if you go off, but it's not like Bathurst where it just wrecks your race with the slightest little bit of an off-track excursion. So hopefully you get a little bit more consistency and a bit more, a bit less damage and time spent in the pits on this one. But we shall see. Survival is the name of the game at the end of the day. I'm still not convinced my chat's working because it's not coming up on my screen. Let me see if I can. If I put that there and then try and pop it back out again. Ah, see, there we go. I wasn't seeing any of this chat that's been coming up. Let me just pin that so I can still see it when we're moving. Right, so what have I missed? Did the stream go? Okay, yeah, okay, it's back. I thought it was me. I'm one big pixel. I've been called a lot of things that sound similar to pixel. I'm awfully quiet. I do not want to stroke you. I don't know what that's in relation to, but it sounds interesting. Stroking? What have I missed? I don't know what's going on. Oh, tacos. I just crammed a pizza just before... Oh, I've got a beer as well. How long have we got? 5 minutes. I'm going to do the chimay. I've already had some crappy beers, so I know I shouldn't do it. But I'm going to have the last of the Darren Hunter beers. The Chimay Red. So I don't know whether this is a triple or double. It's 7%. That is what it looks like. I have my glass. This might not be as comprehensive as my usual beer reviews because I'm a bit distracted. Obviously, I know you'll hang off every word I say when it comes to beer recommendations and descriptions. Oh, it looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, it's like a deep honey. Ooh. Right, Chimay, if I remember rightly, is actually the last Chimay is the lowest on the rankings of my Darren Hunter beer collection, but mainly because it was an interesting flavour with that slightly perfumed. Oh, the weather is not good. I'm really worried about my stream, you know. But that slightly perfumed aftertaste. So let's see. God, that's gone really lovely and dark. Oh, let's see what this one's like. That's nicer than the other one. Ooh. I think you get the same reaction with every one of these, don't you? But that's very nice. Oh. I think as Darren mentioned in a previous review, it's cold, it's beery. That's all I need. But that actually is a really nice... Oh my God, that really is good. So what was the last one? Oh, I can't remember what it was called. West something or other. So we've got West, whatever it was, Rochefort, and this one is up there. Definitely nicer than the other Chimay, which was a gold, I think. I mean, that's up with Leffe. It is. It's 100. It's got to be. If Leffe was 100, this is 100. That's every bit as good. West Male, that's it, Rink. Well done. Thank you. Oh, so Darren, Prost. Everybody in chat, Prost. Andreas. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, fun. Yeah, it will be fun. I've promised Darren Hunter that this was worth turning up for because it's always, you know, like when you have those nights out. Excuse me. You have those nights out and they're the ones you're not feeling up to. And they end up being the best night out. I've promised Darren Hunter that something epic is going to happen in this race, which is why it's worth showing up for. Sadly, not that many have shown up. We have 5, but what a 5. Myself, the Ninja, the Shunter, the Hoff, and the Big Mac. Big Mac, there we go, it just came to me. That's how good I am at these. Turn on my GPS. What have I done with my GPS? Let's just go out and do a bit of driving, shall we? Only got a minute left. Oh, start the engine.
All clear. Push now. The brakes are cold. Be careful.
Yeah, this is absolutely one off, if not my favourite circuit on ACC. I find it so satisfying to drive when you get a good lap. Not done it much with what will be 85 litres of fuel and brake disc 2. So that might be a slightly different experience, but it's got everything. It's got these sort of fast sweepers, loads of rise and fall, a couple of tight little hairpins. Then you've got one of what has to be one of the most precise corners anywhere, which is the second to last corner with the most deadly curb. But you need to carry speed through there to get a decent lap. But if you touch that curb, you're dead. Then you've got this one where you throw it in, get off the brakes early, just let the car roll its way around. Back on the power early. Oh, I love it. I was on the power a bit too early then, but love it.
Checkered flags out. P1.
Same with this one. You just get off the brakes early and just let the car roll in. Carry the speed. Then here's that killer bend, ready? And let's keep it in third for this one. But for safety, I'll probably be going down to second on most laps. There you go. There's a very professional KYALAMI track guide.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Incident clear. Green flag.
Right, I think I've got my tyres nailed. Right, let's go and load up this setup again. Just to make sure. I'm going to double check.
Is this actually starting now, or is it a bit more of a break before it starts?
In 2 minutes and 40 seconds, it's race start. So the temperature has come down 1 degree on the track temperature.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the fact there's only 5 of us on the grid. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know Trip's missing. I don't know where he's got to.
I think this is us 5 for 2.5 hours. Oh dear. Whose stupid idea was this?
Yours.
I'm pretty sure you egged me on, Mr. Hunter.
I did, but I was very happy to cancel.
I know you were. To be honest, I was having an R-ing about it, and had I remembered that we have to do the DGSR race tonight, I would have postponed this definitely. But hey ho, as I mentioned, this could be something absolutely epic is going to happen in this race. I'm sure of it. Right, so shall I go a little boom, boom, boom? Oh, what did I just do there? Right, let's reload. Right, I'm going to go up a little bit.
Well, it's a whole new thing for me because I've never done anything longer than an hour. So pit stops with possible track changes and temperature changes can be a different thing.
All good practice, mate.
Yeah, obviously I've seen the other boys do a lot of it, but normally
Well, they're
it's
off doing 12 hours at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, there's only 2 of them in Kieran's team as well.
Oh, wow. Oh, my
They were
God.
triple stinting earlier.
Bloody hell.
They
Right,
were
so.
in the top 10, and the other Celtic Bromance team were leading. So, but then
Nice.
Yogurt and it was Yogurt and Fubar and all that in that team. So it's
Seriously quick, guys.
oh yes, yeah, they're in the top tier or second tier in AOR.
Wow.
GT3 when there's Kieran's in tier 8, they're in tier sort of 1 and 2.
God, that gives you an idea of the jump. If Kieran's tier 8, bloody hell. And I know how quick
Enough
Kieran
space
is.
for us.
No, exactly. Tier 111. Right, so first I've got 85 litres. First pit stop, 85 litres. Second pit stop, 85 litres.
Right,
And
good
I'll
luck,
adjust the fuel.
guys, and
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Yep. Try to have fun.
try and keep it on
Oh,
the
we
island.
will.
It should be good.
Yeah, definitely. All right. My steering wheel's really sweaty. Andreas, you're absolutely right. Beer is always good. Have a drink. Don't think allowed to drive online today.
Marcus, get ready.
Oh. Starting the engine would be good. Come on. What was that?
Why am I? Oh, in the start, you must.
Yeah, I couldn't start my engine. Oh no, what's happened to Keith? Alright, here we go, guys. 70k-ish. Go, go, go! Good luck, everyone. Yeah, 5 racing, 4 watching.
Good start, mate. Nice one.
No, already.
Oh no. What's happened?
Yellow flag.
Oh, damn it.
Tyres are taking the time to get up to temperature today.
Yeah. Hey, Paul is here. Nice.
Oh, Paul is here. Yes. Great to see you, mate. Whoa, has Darren gone for one down the inside? He distracted me. We could have made this an eco race actually, where you're only allowed one stop. But then I suppose if everyone took the Bentley, that's no longer an eco race. I was freezing before the green light, now I'm already sweating and hot.
Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear.
Oh no, who's it? Darren. Darren's had a moment.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Incident clear. Green flag.
Once everything's up to temperature, although my right rear is a bit too much up to temperature, and settled down, I'll see if I can do a proper kind of lap guide. So I'm not especially fast on this track, but I feel like I know the lines So it might be of use to somebody. So we've got Ricky Mack in second now. Darren just behind him. In third, then we have Mr. Visser in fourth. Keith in fifth. And Paul Maersk in sixth. Yeah, cheers, Andy. Yeah, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Woo, nearly there, guys. Luckily, because it's... I'm going to be doing tyre changes as well in the pit stops. I'll have time for a beer. Little beer breaks.
The gap behind is now 5.3 seconds.
I'm still window shopping, by the way, for new sim rig bits. I keep going back and forth between what I should do and what I really, really, really want to do. I think I'm kind of at the point where impatience will... Well, actually, no. I need to be patient either way. I can either wait a little bit and do what I really, really want to do, or have to wait a little bit because the thing I should do is all on back order with shipping delays, etc. So either way, I'm having to be a little bit more patient than I usually am.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 31 Celsius. Looks like P6 has binned it. Green flag
Oh no,
set to 2.
someone's had an issue. Paul's had a problem. Right, so the track temperature is dropping quite dramatically. So this is where it becomes a bit more strategic when we come into the pits for our tyres. So obviously I've got quite a long time still until first pit stop. But it's possible you could still benefit from doing extra pit stops for tyres to get the temperatures right. I mean, mine are good at the moment, apart from that right rear still. It's a little bit hot, but that'll probably be the best temperature tyre in about a lap's time, because the 10 times time multiplier is bringing that temperature down. So we're now at 4:45 in the evening, virtually. Obviously, as it gets later, it gets cooler. I'm being incredibly professional, just driving to a pace at the moment. Never done that. I'm normally absolutely flat out on every single lap. I don't know the meaning of the word professional when it comes to sim racing or any kind of racing. It's just like put in everything I've got, see how long it lasts, blow up before the end. I think they call this driving to a delta. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's strange. You'd think that would be a setting. I mean, I know this is quite a serious simulator, so it doesn't really sort of babysit you in many areas, or any, to be honest. But you'd think there would be a setting where it kind of
The gap behind is now
makes a lot of those decisions for you. Fuel-wise, tyre pressure-wise, based on what the weather's doing and the air temperature's doing, track conditions, etc. Right, I'll try and do a hotter lap and sort of talk through it. Right, so the entry here, I take a tight entry off the brakes and onto power as early as possible. Straighten it up as quickly as you can.
We're currently setting the pace. You've just done a
Then hug this right hand side as you come round. And just as you get past the second to last marker, start turning in and braking. There's a little bit of black tarmac on the side. Get it tight in there, first gear, back on the power as early as you can. Swing it out wide, full throttle all the way through here. Miss the curb on the left hand side. Down to second nice and early. Off the brake and roll it into there, clipping the inside curb. Take the outside curb on the way out. Full throttle. Then you want to hug this left hand side right up on the curb. And quite late, start drifting in. Feather the brake down to third, and then back on the power. Didn't quite get the apex there, but then down to second. Once again off. Oh, I'm down to first. That was wrong. Right, I'm meant to be second. And off the brake early, so you let the car roll through. This one you can keep in third, but I like a little dab of brake down to second just to balance it. Back onto third. On the throttle, full throttle all the way out. Run a little bit wide. And then there's a little marshal's post here. Oh, I've got a warning for track limits. Alright, ignore this whole thing. Anyway, there's a marshal's post. It's the point where you brake and turn in there. Oh, I've screwed this lap up now. I'll do it on another lap. That was hard to concentrate as well.
I hope Paul has a credit for the light.
I didn't hear what Rick said then. I'm going to catch my breath and then I'll try that again. I don't think I can talk and think quickly enough to keep up with actually doing the things I'm supposed to be doing while I'm talking about it.
Okay, Marcus, that's good consistency. Keep it up. You're leading.
It's only 2 seconds between Ricky and Darren. Yeah, you're right, Martin.
You're pulling away from the guy behind.
Although reading and driving is even worse. Oh, I could be doing all sorts of things. Four tenths between Ricky and Darren. See? Old moany Hunter. It looks like he's having a wicked race.
He wanted an
Car in
epic.
front lap time is up.
Oh, that sun. I can't see the bay to the bend. Whoa.
Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
Alright, it's getting a lot cooler.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
So it's come down 6 degrees already, where it's nearly 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm thinking I'm going to have to pump those tyres right up for this first stop. Alright, Darren's got Ricky. And he's a couple of seconds ahead, so I don't know if they had a bit of a ding-dong or if he just got through and is now unleashing his full pace. The sun is setting. It's going to be lights on time soon. Oh, don't blind me coming into this one, please. Ooh, missed my turning. Into the 144s.
You're now in the lead.
Whoa.
Nice driving, Paul. Don't know what to do.
Gap to Hunter behind is now 19 seconds. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Tyre temps and pressures are holding up nicely. A little bit cold at the front, but still feels quite nice. He says as he outbrakes himself into turn one. Whoa! Oh, look at that beautiful pink sky over KYALAMI. am I coming up to? Looks like the Hoff. So approaching 7 p.m. in game.
Setting the pace. You've just done a 146.00. The track temperature is falling. It's now 23 Celsius.
Whoa. Cheers, Keith.
You are clear on the left. Okay, Marcus. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. You're now in the lead.
Way. I'm wondering if that's
Air temps falling.
temperature.
Now 22 Celsius.
I might have just missed my braking marker, but didn't feel like it until I was running straight on at that bend. So maybe need to make a little bit more of an allowance for temperature change now. Another car up ahead. Who is that? That's going to be Paul Maersk, our resident Guinness record holder on a single speed bike indoors. Absolute machine on a track bike, or on a bike, full stop. Look at the lit up city over there. That's amazing. I do love this game.
You're leading. Right side. Right side's clear.
Thank you, Paul. I didn't want to get too aggressive with Paul because he's relatively new to this.
You've got half your fuel left. Your ears are cold.
Hey, Tor!
That last lap was a
So good to see you, man.
07.
Have you got computer problems? Did I read that right the other day? You needed to sort out a new PC. We need you in these races, man. It's not the same without you.
Hunter behind is pitting.
Oh, Darren's coming in. Wonder if he's trying a sneaky sort of 3 or 4 stop with extra tyres. Oops. Ah, good news, man. I wonder if you'll have lost your ability to teleport through walls and mountains when you get your new computer.
It's now 21 Celsius. The tyre temps are good.
Excellent. Have you not been on Zwift at all then? Ah, it's just in time for the Winter League then, my friend. Oh, could not get it turned in then. So the lower fuel load and lower air temperature is improving my lap times despite the tyre pressures and temperatures being a lot lower. Look at that, nearly into the 43s. Oh, the other thing is obviously I'm doing the DGSR race straight after this. And whichever car I use in qualifying is what I'm going to be racing with for the season. And I'd already decided I'm not going to be taking the Ferrari again because I need to broaden my horizon and start learning some of the other cars. But it's going to be a bit of a rush job to jump into what I'm thinking at the moment will be the Porsche and trying to find some kind of competitive setup. I was tempted by the Lambo because I've never driven it. But I just had a hunch that with a lot of practice, Porsche could be amazing.
Air temperature's fallen. It's now 20 Celsius. You're in the lead. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Uh-oh.
I think P6 has gone off. Green flag sector 3.
Oh, Darren kicking up a bit of dirt there. I think that's Darren. Whoa. No, don't go around, don't go around. Don't hit anything at least. Oh my god.
Yellow flag.
I was hoping to have a full 2.5 hour race with no major incidents. I mean, I've not hit anything, so but I still think that counts as a major incident. Can I blame Darren for that? Because he put gravel on the track? Yeah. Definitely the Hunter's fault. Okay, 9 laps until beer break. I mean, obviously fuel and tyre stop.
Celsius.
Oh, I should have been commentating through this lap. It was almost the perfect lap. Yeah, that car felt so nice, despite the ridiculously low tyre pressures. Just caught the grass on the edge there. It slowed my braking down a bit. My connection's still not great, is it? It's pinging about all over the place. Are these two fighting for position? Yes, they are, I believe. Well, I'm going to hang back.
Air temperature's falling. It's now 18 Celsius.
Yeah, Rink and Darren are fighting for position here. So I'm just going to watch. Well, try and concentrate on my race, but I'm not interested in diving down the inside of either of them while they're battling, that's for sure.
Okay, Marcus, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Lap-wise, I think Darren's got quite a pace advantage at this stage.
Your rear tyres are cold.
Ignore the blue flags, guys. I'd rather stay here and watch you race. Hey, Mr. Glover. Sorry, Your Highness, Lord Sir Glover. How you doing, Nath? Great to see you, man. That's the second time I've been called sausage today. Strangely, the first time was with a work phone call about 7 o'clock this morning. Interesting, eh?
You're leading.
Oh, shit.
Oh no! Oh, no! They've hit each other. I think Rink span of his own accord.
Stay sharp. Green
It's
flag,
unlucky.
clear.
Yeah, you too, man. Always. Oh, that was unlucky. I think, yeah, back end just came out, didn't it, for Rink, and round he went. Quick summary of the race. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, I crashed on lap 24. Oh, nearly. Without wanting to sound braggy, it's all been sort of happening behind me. I've kind of been doing a pretty decent pace, all been kind of calm. But there look like there have been some good battles behind with Darren Hunter and Ricky Mack. And then you'd have just seen the conclusion of a race battle between Darren Hunter and Rink Visser. I don't really know what else has been going on. Darren has pitted already for one stop. I'm going to have to pit in 4 laps for fuel and tyres. That's about it. No major incidents. The closest I've come to a crash was a spin, which I'm going to blame Darren Hunter for because he must have done something. I mean, he was about 5 seconds ahead of me, but he still must have done something that caused me to spin. The biggest challenge at the moment is where the temperature is dropping. Tyre temperatures are dropping and tyre pressures are dropping because we have this on 10 times time multiplier. So as you can see, it's 11 o'clock at night according to the actual in-game race time. So the temperature is dropping dramatically in-game. That's basically it. Darren has now definitely got the pace over me. Now he's got past Rink. So he can ignore blue flags altogether because I'm nowhere near him. But he is now coming up against Paul Maersk.
Marcus, your stream is gone.
My what?
I was watching your stream, but it's gone.
Oh no.
It maybe it's me, but there's an error.
It looks like it's there at my end.
Oh, no, that is. It's on my.
Right, Darren's got past Paul. Hunter, you slag. Oh, I've got a beer next to me.
3-2.
That's why I'm looking forward to my pit stop in 2 laps' time. Have a nice beer break.
Okay, Marcus. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Woo.
Car on your left side. Clear left.
That was a bit risky, but yeah. Thank you, Paul.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 17 Celsius.
I've got to work out what to do with these tyre pressures. Right, front left, I'm going to go up 5. Front right, I'm going to go up 7.
All right, Marcus. We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap. In this lap. Yellow flag, sector 3. It looks like Vista has binned it. Sector 3 is clear.
Rear 6. And rear right. 6 again. That front right needs a couple more, doesn't it? And I think we're good. Box, box, exactly. In we come. I didn't practice the pit entry. Shit! Oh, okay.
When we exit the pits, we should be in position 1 to 2 seconds in front of.
Should have practiced the pit entry. Oh man, if I had an extra 12 seconds to repair some damage. Good God. Right, up we go. Oh. And breathe. Cheers, everybody. Jamie, have you only just turned up to see that? Perfect. Oh, I just needed the beer. Well, I've either completely screwed my tyres or made them ready to attack the Hunter. One more quick swig before we go. Cheers, Nath. Right, ignition on. Got my fuel, got my tyres, 2, 1, let's go.
dear.
I don't know how, because I crashed into the wall, so I don't know how I was speeding. Oh my good God. That must be it. Oh,
How do you hit the wall?
Cheers, Keith.
Drop shifting or something? What happened?
I just lost control coming into the pits. That bend was a bit tighter than I was expecting. And it hit the wall.
Oh, there's the fix it.
Oh,
Nice. Corner.
so anyone that hasn't pitted yet, be wary of that sharp turn as you turn into the pit lane.
All right, don't tell them.
Oh, sorry. Was that your only hope, Darren? Oh God, I've got to avoid it again now. Did I not get down to first gear either? I'm sure I was all right.
Then you can get some beer.
Oh, that's true. It's another beer stop. Yeah, it really is. I didn't see where the speed limit was, but I'm going to have to assume it's right at the entrance now. Ugh. Is that the limiter there?
Watch your speed. Okay, Marcus. You should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in
That's
the
why then, yeah.
A few
I had no idea the limiter was right there at the entry. Wow. Alright, well, get another little bit of beer. Might lose a position, but be worth it. Do I need to turn my engine off? Oh no, I don't. Right, we're now at midnight, game time. Hey, Jason, good to see you, mate. No, I did not. Clearly. Right, where are we?
Looks like
Third.
pit exit.
Oh, Hunter, 13 seconds ahead. Made that 15 seconds ahead. Right, let's get these tyres up to temp. We'll go Hunter hunting. So Ricky leading. Excuse me, my voice has suddenly gone all really froggy. Ricky leading, Darren second. I'll concentrate. Myself third. Rink fourth. Keith fifth and Paul sixth.
The gap to Hunter ahead is increasing. It's now 17 seconds.
Yeah, it's alright, just let me get my tyres up. I know I can do 42s in this car, so if I can get things settled down, if my tyres are good, I can calm down a bit. We can chase Darren.
Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Hey, Toxic! Yeah, got rid of that KTM. Oh, don't you worry about that. Good fun though. Just lethal. I think the Alpine is my new favourite GT4 car. It's a good balance of everything. Based on, well, one wet race, but it was fun to drive. Right, come on. Let's do this.
Marcus. You're reeling. Punter in. The gap's now 14 seconds.
Too early. Too late. Feels a little bit floaty at the moment, the car. Oh, and I can't get rid of this frog in my throat. Excuse me, everyone.
P3.
This ball also in
Left
this
side
ball
tyres
or
are
not?
cold.
I can see it from.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
Thank you, Keith.
Okay, Marcus. The next car is Punter. Your last lap time was at
I've watched some of my videos back,
0.
and yeah, I have seen my focused face. Not a pretty sight. Yep, the chase is on.
You're reeling. Punter in. The gap is 10 seconds.
Now, Rick has to make one less stop than me, I believe. Oh, who's that? Oh, I think it was Keith kicking up a bit of dirt.
We're quickest right now. Your lap time was at 1:44.29. Right side. Clear on the right.
Cheers, Keith. That was a bit of a risky move actually on Keith. Oh no, who's that? Ooh. Who is that?
Good time to pit then.
Ah, so that was Rick, I think, having a moment and then managing to get right into the pits. Oof. Right, so Darren is now in the lead.
Yeah, all my tyres are in the 25s, so I've been skating for the last
You're reeling.
50 minutes or whatever.
The gap is now 6.9 seconds.
My watch is telling me I have to stand up.
I think it's right. I think you should have a quick break.
I need a toilet break.
So
Yeah,
I must be pitting soon.
I just had a huge amount of damage after the spin. I had a little, sort of about 8 to 10 seconds earlier on in the race, but obviously you got a shitload now, so here we go.
Oh, gutting. Ah, mine's just done the same, Darren. My watch has told me to stand up as well. Up, up, up. We'll actually be doing some cycling videos soon. Winter League starts in about a week. Oh my God, what's going on with my throat? It's Darren poisoned me with this beer. Oh, that'd be brilliant to see you there. Have I... Sorry guys, I can't talk. Have I sent you the registration link, Nath?
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Whoa, that's the curb you don't hit. Woo. Yeah, come and join, man, even if it's only like certain races. Be great to see you on course.
Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. P2.
Gets in the way, doesn't it? I need a job that doesn't require any time, but allows me to buy bicycle and sim rig stuff. Does anyone know of anything?
The gap to Hunter ahead is now 3.5 seconds.
Darren's tyres are a lot older than mine. Oh, God, throat. Oh, thank you, Nathan. I agree, obviously. On the game. And I need to actually make enough money to buy stuff. I think if I went on the game, I could probably get a couple of cans of White Lightning or whatever it's called. Maybe the odd Cornish pasty. That's as far as my my income would stretch. You'd think that having 5 concurrent viewers on the YouTube channel would pay me enough to do this full time. Oh, do I sound like Kermit the Frog? I can't really hear myself because of my headphones, but it feels like I sound like Kermit the Frog as I close right up on the Hunter.
Hunter in. The gap is 0.39.
Whoa, he's rubbed well wide there. I'm just getting out of the way in case there's an incident. I am aware I've got ping problems as well, so I don't want this to be a a messy moment.
That lap was a 146.26.
You've been persevering, have you? With Star Wars? What's everyone's thoughts on the new Star Wars films? They get a lot of bad press, but I actually loved them, I've got to be honest. Or I loved The Force Awakens, which I think was the first of the latest 3. And the final one, I think, Rise of Skywalker.
Behind is pitting now.
Difficult to say how many laps, but I would guess about another 38 because we're about halfway through.
We need to get some heat into them.
That curve again! Oh! Oh! No!
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Oh, Hunter, you lucky boy.
Green flag, all clear.
I hit the curb of death.
Oh, don't. I can't see your stream anymore.
Oh.
It's alright, it's probably me, it's not you.
Yeah, I think it's still working from here. Oh my god.
Just means I can't see what you're doing.
Facing the wrong way again.
Yellow flag.
We had this discussion the other day about how you have a spin and it's easy to forget that your tyres and things are going to be
Clear.
crappy for the next, maybe a full lap. I completely forgot that. Went into that bend far too hot, and around we go. And now Darren's got a 24-second lead.
Okay, halfway through.
Fair enough, Nathan.
Minutes of fuel remaining.
I know how it works when it comes to TV privileges.
Including toilet break.
Oh, so hot as well. Yeah, he got me all distracted. Could I really make it as an escort? Spin. All right, the light is shining at 10 to 4 in the morning. Oh no.
P2.
Who got the drive through? Paul. Paul's got a stop go for speeding in the pit lane. My glasses are actually steaming up. I think I need to get the door open when I do my next pit stop. But that's not for 17 laps. Oh. So I got Ricky Mack ahead of me, but a lap back. Because he had a lot of damage to repair in the pit stop, I think. And Darren is, right, he's on a 1:47, so I need to keep an eye on his times. And he is 22 seconds ahead. Beauty of these long races, there's always a chance. I'm not even reading that. Cheers, Rick.
That was a combination of cocker and letting you through at the same time.
I must admit I had a hunch.
Have you got another pit stop to go yet?
Yes. You're done, aren't you, on stops?
Yeah, but I was losing 4 or 5 seconds a lap to what I've been doing previous. But I've got 40 laps left in the tank, so I've literally same distance again in the tank.
Yeah, same here.
Could be tight.
No, we reached halfway, what, 5 minutes ago?
No, I meant at the finish between us. Right, down 1:47 again.
Whole market
Yeah, as long as I don't crash in the pits, I might be alright.
for changing tires.
I'm going to actually need to change tyres, I think.
Oh,
Okay,
I had
19.
1 minute 11 seconds pit stop for fix the
Ouch.
damage, so that lost me a lot. Plus, I was losing like 4 seconds of that previous to that, so I lost a lot of time.
So basically, I'm going to have to be shit hot when I come out on new tyres to charge these guys down. I think Paul is having problems with the pit stops.
Left side tyres are cold.
Right, let's do a few really focused laps now. Try and eat into that lead that Darren's got.
Great, but I was not forget this stop and go.
I wonder if Paul's got the auto pit limiter on.
You're reeling Hunter. The gap's now 19
It was the
seconds.
second time he was in the pit, and I didn't notice the sudden penalty before.
Ah!
Please do it, because I'm riding to see your
Lap time was 1:45.05.
So I'm just matching Darren, really. I'm not closing. Yes.
Oh, easy.
Oh, he's been disqualified. Oh. I think I'll have to do a little video on what to do if you get penalties. Right, it's a faster lap.
44.49.
I should be well in the 43s though. Yep, disqualified.
Okay, Marcus, you're reeling Hunter in. The gap is now 16 seconds.
Oh, that's messy as hell. Oh, that's half a second through there. Whoa! Come on, concentrate.
All the
Reel in punter in. The gap's now 12 seconds.
I'm going to be switching to wine for my winter period after this this last beer from Darren. That's how I roll. Wine in the winter, beer in the summer. It's not a strict rule. I tend to cross over a little bit from time to time. Don't know what that first sequence of bends was. It was horrendous.
P2.
This is a shocking lap. Come on. Pressures are all too high now. Kind of as expected. The sun coming into there is not pleasant. Oof. Got to be careful of that curb. Pardon me.
We're quickest at the moment. That was 146.51.
I'm trying, man. Got my sights firmly set on the Hunter.
All right, Marcus, you're reeling punter in. The gap is 11 seconds. Your rear tyres are cold.
Well, they're not. So that's a lie. Jim.
We're quickest right now.
Hey, hands. Yeah. Darren didn't want to do this race. He thought it was going to be boring. This is proving to be a bit of a nail biter. We've both got one pit stop to do as well. So that could shake things up.
rising. It's now 19 Celsius. The reel in, Hunter in. The gap is now 8.5.
Good to see you, dude, by the way. $146.6 for Darren. Looks like 145 dead for me. I'm coming. I have eyes on the target.
Thank you.
Oh, Hans, I think I got a message from you, haven't I? That I haven't read yet. Apologies, dude. I've had the most crazy week work-wise. And I saw it looked like quite a long message, so my sincere apologies, but I had to just sort of saw that it was there and then didn't pay much attention to it after that. I will jump on that. Just seeing your name then reminded me, so cool. $46.6 for Darren, 45.1, 45.2 for me.
Ahead is now 18 seconds. That lap time
We're getting there.
45.25.
Question is Darren going to take on tyres in his pit stop? Because if I do and he doesn't, I give away 30 seconds. But I feel like I'm going to need tyres. Also, Darren's in the Bentley, which technically does hold enough fuel for the entire race without actually needing another pit stop. So is he actually going to the end? I don't think he is, because he stopped quite early, didn't he? But then I don't know how much fuel he already had in the car.
Temperature's increasing. It's now 20.
Cheers, Has. I was just thinking I could try and read it during the pit stop, but maybe not. All right, Darren's got a back marker in the form of the Hoff.
The gap
Looks like he's successfully negotiated Keith. Oh, whew.
You're clear on the left.
Cheers, Keith. $45.9 for Darren. It's going to be almost identical for me.
Just done at 146.00.
So, 4 seconds. Here we go. 5 laps until pit stop for me.
Of fuel remaining.
Too much on the brakes there. Back started coming about.
The gap to Hunter ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5.
If you happen to see a McLaren now, give it a wide berth.
Have you spilt your beer again?
Must be
According to
time
my
for the
thing,
dent
it's
to
in
the second driver.
anyway.
I didn't hear that. Has Catherine taken over?
I think so.
Yeah, I've just got to get.
That's brilliant.
When Fubar does some endurance races with his dad is in the house with him and just jumps in the chair and off he goes.
It's tempting right now to put my son in the wheel. Oh, there is Catherine. Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared.
They were supposed to come over from France to go to Alton Park with us, but COVID had other ideas.
Thank you, Catherine.
She says, don't expect her to get out the way because she can't.
Increasing. It's now
I didn't expect her to. I just closed my eyes and sent it. Ah.
just look good.
I think I killed my car.
Oh no.
11.
I kissed a wall. Wow, it was more of a big snog actually.
2 seconds to the Hunter. We're matching each other lap time, really. It's only been going through back markers that closed me in, I think. Whoa, lock up at the back. Ooh.
The gap to Hunter in front is now 1.9.
about 28 laps of fuel left, or something like that.
I've got 3.
That's not much. I think everyone will make it on one pit stop.
What do I do about tyres? Oh, I'm going to have to because they're going to get hotter, aren't they? I'm going to have to change tyres. Just to give away so much time, but I think I could be 2 seconds a lap quicker maybe.
We're setting the pace. Your lap time was 1:45.44. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
How long does the reparation take?
My pit stop is 1.5 minutes.
Oh, that's gone.
On a lighter note, when your pit stop's that
Oh,
long, you get a chance to go through a whiz, isn't it?
that's true. Every cloud. Right, Darren's in, so that answers my question. Now I want to see how long he's in for. Does he do tyres?
It's now 22 Celsius.
Oh, I need to make this a really good in lap.
146.52. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
Oh, there I get the pit. Marcus, next lap.
Spot on.
Nice. Nice battle.
Right, remember to be cautious going into the pits. Do not hit the wall. Do not speed. Get it in first gear. Hit my brake marker. All those things. Oh, I can't tell if Darren did tyres or not. I think he's going to risk it. I'm going to have to because mine are getting hotter and obviously the temperature's just going to get worse. Ah, oh, nailed it.
When we exit the pits, we should be in P2 behind.
Right.
Hunter.
All right, no damage, 85 litres. Do I need that much? I think I do. Right, up, 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 up. Go, 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 go. Come on. Yes. No. Up. Why you put me back down again? Right, here we go. Moment of truth. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that is a delicious beer. Darren's 26 seconds behind. He's going to come fast. Come on, I've still got 11 seconds. Woo-hoo. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I might have done it. No. Oh my God, this is close.
Clear. Blue flag.
No, he's going to get me.
Temperatures increasing.
Where is he?
23 Celsius.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wow, that was close.
Don't know who's riding. Thanks for letting me ride.
Woo. 1 second. Now, what are my tyre pressures going to be like for the rest of this race?
Oh, you passed in the pit stop?
Yeah, by 1 second.
Nice. Taken Darren.
We think Denton has spun off.
Oh no. Catherine's had a spin.
Closing in. The gap is now 0.7. Sector 3 is clear.
Right, I can't overreact to Darren closing in because I need to get my tyres in. So it will be tricky for a lap or two. And you can screw your tyres up if you push them too hard in the first couple of laps. You can screw them for the rest of the race. So I need to be relatively cautious.
Thank you, Catherine. There's too much room, but thank you.
Whoa!
Sorry.
I got shunted. The shunter.
Green flag, all clear.
Is your car okay?
No idea.
It looks like Denton has gone off.
Oh, I've only got a tiny bit of damage, so I'm alright. Uh-oh, it's Catnav. Oh my God, this is scary.
Go on your right, clear right.
Thanks, Catherine. Alright, rear right is a little bit high, and I did actually take a couple off. Oh God.
The track temps increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
It's getting hot.
What did I tell you about epic race though, Hunter?
Okay, Marcus, just
Meh.
keep hitting your marks. This is the lead. You're in the lead.
I just need to hit you to hit the sausage again.
going to take the edge off the engine map just very slightly,
I laugh at,
just because
I
I
laugh at the fact that
forgot to
crew
check
chief
my
tells
fuel.
you there's a yellow flag, and you think, yeah, I'm the one that's bloody caused it.
Yeah, I know.
We think that Denta has gone off. Sector 2 is clear. You're leading.
No fixed lap. It's based on time, so we've got 34 minutes left. I'm hoping it's not more than 25 laps left because that's all the fuel I've got.
Air temps rising. It's now 24 Celsius. The gap to Hunter behind is now 1.5 seconds. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
I think Darren's had a bit of a moment behind me. He's dropped back 5 seconds now.
Yellow flag.
Just had a deja vu moment where there was a Denton pointing the wrong way coming down the track.
Green flag. Denta.
Oh, yeah, I can see the Denton.
I think half the problem is panic when someone turns up, and that causes half the issue.
Oh, definitely.
You're now in the lead.
Hans, am I right in thinking you do a bit of sim racing yourself? If so,
Track temperature's rising.
mate,
Now 29
come and jump on.
Celsius.
Be great to have you here. Oh, we've had that every other race. Hamilton Verstappen incidents. And the same arguments about whose fault it was each time as well.
Gap to Hunter behind is increasing. It's now 6.6. You're leading.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Ricky had a moment.
I was far enough off track then to get a hot dog.
Oh, I'm definitely all right fuel-wise. I'm not going to do 23 laps in 27 minutes, so back to engine map 1.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 31 Celsius.
Stay there, please. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine.
The gap to Hunter behind is now 7.7
So
seconds.
warm.
You're leading.
So warm and my throat has just gone. I've not even been talking that much today. Ah. Classic game. For like drivability, I think even some of like the latest rally games still don't touch the likes of the old Colin McRae rally and things like that from back in the day. Just in terms of fun factor and basics or car dynamics.
Air temps rising. It's now 26 Celsius.
There's iRacing, which is the, I suppose, the racing equivalent of Zwift, in as much as you've got like a...
Hairpin right.
Oh. Yeah, exactly, Keith. Keith remembers it. I was never any good at listening to the co-driver. Yeah, iRacing, I suppose, is the equivalent to Zwift in that you pay a monthly subscription. Albeit, it ends up being a lot more expensive than Zwift because you have to pay for every car and every track as well. But it's a huge online community. Oh, electric cars. I have seen in some of these sims they've done mods for the Formula E and I think it's the Cupra E cars. So yeah, there definitely are some.
The track temps increasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
Thank you.
Your lap time was 1:45.78.
Are we there yet?
I was thinking the same.
Very close.
The gap to Hunter behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Yeah, with the Formula E, that's exactly all it's going to be. Although I know I watched a race someone did where the main focus actually was
I've been trying the
energy
thing-
conservation.
things.
Sorry, Keith, say it again.
The force feedback on AC is much better than the force feedback on this one.
On the original Assetto Corsa, on AC1.
Yeah, I've been doing the career mode. It's really good fun.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that little Lotus race we did the other day, I loved the force feedback on that. I thought it was brilliant.
And you get lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I was bad, I was a bit bad at it, but it was fun.
Oh. Thank you, Catherine. Cheers, Catnav.
There is a program that you can download to sort of sort all the feedback out in ACC, but it's a bit of a faff.
Yeah, I've seen that. I can't be bothered with all that nonsense.
Callum's done it,
Riggs.
He reckons it is absolutely superb, but it did take him a lot of fannying to get it right.
Yeah.
I downloaded that, but
Once again, we get half a Keith sentence. I'm using just a Logitech G29, which I will be upgrading very soon.
Minutes to go.
But what I have upgraded is the pedals to the Fanatec V3 pedals, and absolutely love them. They're the best upgrade you can make. Not necessarily to these pedals, but to a decent load cell pedal set. I think most of the guys here are using a Logitech, except Ricky, who I think has got a Fanatec DD1 even, maybe. I can't remember which one it was. Darren Hunter has got a Fanatec CSL DD on order, which I don't think has arrived yet. And then, yeah, myself, Keith, and Rink are all on Logitech. If Darren isn't on his CSLDD, I think he's on a Thrustmaster T300, maybe?
I've changed my pedals.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Which ones did you get?
I got the Thrustmaster ones.
Oh, yes, with the load cell. Darren Rayfield, who's not racing tonight, but has been racing on iRacing.
Need to get some better ones.
Have you just got yourself in trouble, Keith? Admitting to something that Catherine didn't know about.
Alexa started to cramp.
Oh dear.
Too long, remember, right.
Gap to Hunter behind is now 10 seconds.
What was I going to say? Yeah, Darren Rayfield has just upgraded his pedals to some Husingveld Sprints, I think they're called, which are like serious bit of kit.
What's the next event you got planned now as part of WKG?
Actually, this is the first time we've not got anything planned yet. Going to start having discussions about how to format the next GT3 season. Oh, and I'd like to do a Maserati challenge.
Yeah, me too. It's like in the rain.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to take over now.
Okie dokie. So we're going to see a massive improvement in lap times all of a sudden. Well done, Catherine.
Green flag, you're clear.
Tyres are getting very toasty.
If you set the Corsa, the original one, is also nice. It's great.
Yeah, we definitely do some more events on that.
We did the classic Clio Cup with them. 1991 Clios, I think they were classed as. That was actually quite fun.
On your left
That
side's
was
clear.
with
Oh, I'd like to go at that.
BTTC. And it was about average of 24, 25 on the field, so it was good.
I don't think I've done any front wheel drive cars yet, so that'd be fun.
You can do a bus race,
You're leading.
and no Brad can join it. Brad, how do you spell it? Brad,
Okay, Marcus. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. I was listening to Jim.
how do you spell no?
Oh, Noel McGrath. Yeah, yeah.
Right. You can race buses.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
Have you guys got Project Cars 2 at all?
No.
No, is it nice?
Oh, it's a classic game. It's been around for a few years. The trouble is they stopped developing it, so it crashes too much. I say a lot. It crashes too much for people.
I have
But
the original one.
it's quality. To be fair, so much of so many cars, so many tracks as a standard kit. It's really good. But one of the excuse me, one of the best races we ever did was Daytona Oval in a NASCAR.
Oh, nice.
It
That
was
sounds cool.
It was. Kieran had sort of arranged it, come up with this idea of full course yellows. If someone has a crash, they shout full course yellow and everyone slows down until those that have crashed get back on the tail and it all goes again, unless it's in the last 10 minutes. And you can actually proper bump draft. It's difficult to do, but you come up behind someone, you keep pushing, you get them square behind them and you push them, and both of you go fast, and all you have to do is release the throttle about, so as you come into the corner, and you just drop off the back of them a few yards, and then you get the downdraft to get around the corner then.
That sounds fun, but also a recipe for disaster with us lot.
Well, we thought that. It was about 20 of us in the race, and we thought this could be a disaster, because it was, early on, there was a lot of crashes, and then everyone went quiet, really concentrated, and we had about a 20-minute spell when no one crashed, and it was nose to tail stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
I've not even done any ovals, so I think that's something I need to try on. Do they do ovals on Assetto Corsa 1?
Possibly. Someone bound to have written the program.
You
Wouldn't they?
download everything.
Maybe that's something we should have a go at.
If they can get it, if they've got it anything like as good as Project Cars had it, it would be definitely worth doing.
Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
Oh, I'll look into that and try and set something up, I think. That sounds fun.
The ovals in iRacing were really good.
Oh, yeah, I never did that. Probably should do something on iRacing before our membership expires.
We still have a few blocks.
Yeah, we got those free credits, haven't we?
I'm now in the pits repairing the damage in the car.
Is this the damage you've added yourself, Keith, by any chance?
Yeah, hang on. He's blaming the missus.
I'm not going to cast aspersions here, but I thought you got in a minute ago.
She's just said, blame me, get no teeth.
Yeah, sounds about right, Catherine. Ten minutes.
Okay, Marcus, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Last 10 minutes, Darren, then we get to jump over and do another race.
You're in the lead.
How much time is between them?
We've got to do the DGSR qualifying race at 9:30.
Oh, okay. Then you have some time.
Come on, get back on.
Hunter is getting closer. The gap's now 12 seconds.
On this course or on circuit or the other one?
I think it's Brands Hatch.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, buddy. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by as always, man. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You're leading.
Why is everybody waving a white flag? Never noticed that before.
That usually means there's a slow car ahead of you, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, found it.
Yeah, Keith's about second in front.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for the entertainment in chat, as always. Oh my god, I wish I could talk properly though.
The gap to Hunter behind is now 14 seconds.
Whoa, keeps off.
Come on, Marcus. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We
5
can win
minutes.
this.
Thank you, Keith. Oh, 5 minutes. It's like a short trip to the shops and back.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. You're now in the lead.
Something I often do in my Bentley.
Yeah.
You have to do a 100-kilometer bike ride and then you have to do it.
Yeah.
It works.
Did you do the full 100k this morning?
Yes.
Well done. That's brilliant.
I need to get in shape for the league.
I don't want to talk about it.
It will come when the league starts.
I don't think I've been on Swift for about well over a year now.
It's still possible to sign up for the next league.
Yeah, definitely. Rick, if you fancy getting back into it.
Start 11 October.
It's going to take me ages to get back to any fitness, but it's something that's in the pipeline, to be honest. I'm going to run it through this PC as well, because before I was running it through an old laptop. I didn't have this PC at the time. So it'd be different in 4K, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Cheers, Mr. Visser. I can't talk.
I actually played a bit of a blinder because I had an old, sort of very basic trainer that I paid £100 for off eBay, and when COVID kicked in, I looked at the prices and knew obviously you couldn't get all the new ones for ages, and then the Alfred stores opened back up, and they had is it a Zumo for sale,
Oh, yeah.
and I think it was it $425 or something, normal list price $425, but because people still were struggling to get hold of them, I decided to stick my Elite thing on eBay. I paid £97 for it, had it about 18 months, been it second hand when I bought it, and sold it for 350 plus postage.
Wow.
So it only cost me 70 quid to upgrade to the Zumo. Well, the one before wasn't even smart. You couldn't even adjust the thing at all. It was
Minutes left. 2 minutes.
It's just like a manual crank thing, was it, to change the
no, it was
tension?
it did all the proper stuff, for, like as in feedback and stuff, but it just stayed at one. It was a fluid type of thing.
Oh, I know
So
what you mean, yeah.
pressure, and the game worked out. So it never
Yeah,
got
yeah.
easier or harder. It just meant that your speed dropped off because the game worked out that you're only pushing X amount of watts. Therefore,
Gotcha.
you know, you have to pedal faster to go up the hill.
Did you feel when you go uphill?
It stays the same all the time, but your speed drops off in the game. You see. So you could pedal and push, say 200 watts all the time, and your speed would just alter in the game based on your 200 watts. You wouldn't get any harder or easier. You
Yeah, I
just
got
spin
it. So,
to that.
like if you put the difficulty slider down to 0, so it adjusts your speed, but not the tension.
Yeah, yeah. It was I
Final
actually found
lap,
it quite
final
good,
lap.
actually, but it just took a bit of getting used. Well, I liked it because you could just sit there and spin it whatever you wanted to spin it at. You know, it wasn't probably the best workout in the world, but it was suited what I was doing at the time.
Well, all turbo trainers were like gold dust for a while, weren't they? Possibly still are.
Yeah, they were at that time. But what happened was like the likes of Alfreds that had a load of these Zumos in. They'd sold out from the distribution centre, so you couldn't get one delivered. But they were stuck in the shops because the shops were closed. Like.
Ah,
So of course they couldn't sell them from the shop because no one was going in the shop to get them out or couldn't get them distributed. So when the shops opened, all of a sudden there was like in Hereford branch there was 3 Zumos on the shelf. So as soon as they
Perfect.
opened and click and collect, I thought I'm going to risk this. Bought it, stuck mine on eBay when I got home, and by 10 o'clock at night, a bloke had offered me 350 quid for it,
wow.
plus £20 postage. They're only 325, brand new that one was.
What's the result?
So I was well made up.
Last few corners.
Yep, nearly there.
Let's do one more lap on the field.
Yeah, Marcus is going to finish now, I think, isn't it?
Yep, coming to the line.
What is the
Woohoo!
nice Marcus?
Oh my god. My voice has gone completely.
Well, I'm racing the sidecar for the weekend, so I'm not going to be available on weekends with it.
Well, good luck with that, mate.
We're actually at West Meon, which is down by Winchester next weekend.
Oh, what was that? Oh,
And we got some trophies to pick up because we won the modern category in the Welsh Classic Scramble Championships.
wow, well done.
We went into the last race level with another guy who is quicker than us all the time, but he had a couple of mechanical problems during the season. So we were 8 points up going into the last round. And after the first 2 races, we were level because he gained 4 points a race on us. And about 3/4 around the first lap, the stator plate came adrift and his sidecar packed up.
Oh no, how
So
gutting.
we won it by default, but we're also overall, including there's 3 different classes of sidecar that race. We came 3rd overall the whole lot. So we got a presentation in a month's time, and we'll have 1st in class and 3rd overall to pick up.
Good job.
Yeah.
Darren.
Really funny because we are so fucking slow and shit. It's unreal.
What Rick did to me.
I was just about to say, Darren, you've just been disqualified. I just saw that. Oh, well done, guys.
I can't move.
Right, admit you enjoyed that though, Hunter. Please.
Some of it.
Yeah, like the middle 40 minutes. I loved it. I've got to be honest. I mean, I'm sweating and I'm aching, but I've really enjoyed that. I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, are you doing the DGSR now, Darren?
How long have we got? 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Drinking some fresh air.
Oh, yeah, I might just go and do a quick wee, walk around, and then jump on DGSR. Just get it done. Oh, well done, guys. I did actually really enjoy that, I've got to say. I thought it was really good, especially hunting the hunter for so long. That was great fun. Oh,
Thanks,
brilliant.
everyone.
Yeah, well done, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great race, guys. It was
Oh.
fun.
Good evening, and till next time. And don't forget to sign up for the league.
Yes,
Swift.
for the Winter League on Zwift, yeah. You've got a nice new turbo trainer, Rick. You've got no excuses.
Well, I moved into this place back in February, and it's still in the bloody summer house. The bike is behind some canoes. Which haven't had water either.
This all sounds very, very familiar.
I really enjoyed the bit when Catherine was racing.
Oh, that was brilliant. No offence, Keith, but had you not told us, I wouldn't have even noticed.
I tell you what, it was really funny. I was coming into the last corner, and she was about mid-track, and I made a decision to go around the outside, so I pulled out alongside. I actually got by, and she booted it and went down the straight in front of me then.
Brilliant. Oh,
Really
Leadfoot Catherine.
Oh, it was brilliant. It was quality. But then on other laps, it was a bit of panic mode, and you coming up behind, all of a sudden, she pull over to one side, would like pull over, run off the track,
Yeah.
hit the wall. No, you don't need that much room. I know.
We've all done that. I remember doing the first league I did. Every car that came up behind me, whether it was lapping me or overtaking me, I'd just dive out of the way and crash. Every single time.
Yeah,
Right, guys, I've got to sign off.
First AOR. Anyway, cheers, guys.
Yeah, well done. Thanks, everyone. I've got to sign off so we can jump over and do this DGSR. So, brilliant. Loved it. Thanks, guys. Catch you on the next one. Right, I'm going to stop the stream as well. I don't think I'm going to bother streaming the DGSR race.
Qualifying thing.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm going to stop the stream as well because I can't talk for a start. I'll record it in case something as epic happens as the Hunter Neil chase in that race. But I won't bother streaming it. Cheers, Hans. Great to see you, man. Yeah, see you on the bike. Oh, and I will read your message when I finish this next race and get back to you. Rink's dead. That was the objective. He'll rink before the Winter League starts. Right, so thanks everyone for watching. Thank you guys for racing. I know we're all a little bit because there were only 5 or 6 of us, but it was a shame Paul got disqualified. But I thought it was really, really enjoyable. Loved it. So I'm going to go and have a drink, a wee. Catch you on the next one.